Guten Tag. Today, I'm going to drink the Saison DuPont Cuvée Dry Hopping 2015, where they take Saison DuPont and they dry hop it with some special new hop variety. And last year's that I had was hopped with a British hop called Challenger, and this year it's a similar new British hop called Minstrel, which I don't know if I've ever experienced in a beer before, but I read on the English hops grower page that makes Minstrel that it has kind of a spice berry aroma and orange citrus, which makes sense to me for an English hop, but maybe it's a little bit more bold than the other English hops out there. I'm not sure when this was bottled. I saw bottles of this showing up in America like late June, so I'm guessing this is not super fresh, but it is bottle conditioned and in a not green bottle, a nice brown bottle, so I'm hoping that the hops are still in pretty good condition. So let's pop it open. Opa. Looks like a beautiful DuPont Saison. Ample carbonation. And if you've seen my other videos, you probably can know that I like lots of head. And it's a little bit paler, I think, than it's showing up on the camera there. And only a very slight haze from the top of the bottle here, but lots of carbonation. And the aroma is that classic Saison DuPont. Very just kind of like juicy fruit bubble gum, but something a little bit more floral about it too. And I think maybe that hop aroma is adding a berry sort of smell to it. It's moving away from being super lemony and grassy like regular Saison DuPont is. But it just smells, it's that weird, amazing candy smell that I get from really good dry hop beers, that it smells like, yeah, some special sweet hard candy or something, but definitely very fruity. But I know it's not going to be a sweet beer, which is what I like. And of course the head turns into this kind of rocky, foamy, beautiful thing. Very grainy flavor now once it's on the tongue, but it's got that ethereal, fluffy quality to it, just like it's a cloud with that high carbonation and the dryness. It just makes it just like you're eating a cloud, I guess. And the head looks very cloud-like too. And it has a nice little bitterness there too. But the aroma smells extremely fresh, even though I'm guessing this is probably a 5-month-old bottle. There's no skunkiness, no grassiness. But it doesn't have a big bubblegum or banana rents and clove spice like you get in some Belgian ales and some Saisons that kind of overwhelms everything. It's really works really well with this hop variety, I think, and it comes out clear in the aroma. There's a little bit of that hay farmhouse thing going on, but no Brettanomyces or anything in here. That would be amazing if they made a Brett Saison DuPont. But they don't really have to, because this is still better than many of the Brett Saisons out there, I think. Not quite getting any wicker chair. The finish is tangy. It has that Belgian yeast tangy quality that it's a little bit difficult for me to describe. It kind of just feels like you just ate some candy a little bit, but there isn't, without any of that sticky or syrupy quality to it. Maybe slightly musty, but that's maybe just more like a hay aroma. It's not quite mushroomy or anything like that. And I kind of regretted not getting a fresher bottle, but with how good this bottle is now, I don't think it was a huge mistake. And there's very little heat. It's only after several sips that I feel a little bit of heat in the back of my throat from the 6.5% alcohol. Otherwise, this is just a refreshing, delightful elixir. Like now I'm noticing a little bit of orange, maybe. Kind of marmalade, orange peel. It's not too bitter, it's not too sweet. But I think berry is a good description. It's almost like hints of blackberry. Or like mulled cider almost a little bit, but it's not quite like cinnamon or any of that. I guess it more reminds me of a mixed berry iced tea sort of quality. It'd be interesting to compare this with the regular DuPont. I don't believe it's dry hopped at all. But this is just very good. These DuPont dry hop ones are very, very good. I would recommend picking them up. As long as you get it like within the year it says on the bottle, it's probably going to be still a fantastic beer. And they only charge, it's like usually only $1 more than the other DuPont. Yeah, I'm probably going to give this an 8 out of 10. So many 8 out of 10s. Like, can I do halves? Maybe 8.5 out of 10. Because regular DuPont I might give it 8 out of 10, but I just love the dry hop extra flavor and aroma that comes into this. And I think they're picking the right hops to use, because if you threw in some American hops in this, it would kind of change things and make it into more of, Belgian IPA type beer. Which this isn't. This is still the very refined yet rustic Saison DuPont. Yeah, I'll do 8.5 out of 10.
Goodbye.